Alright, hey YouTube, diecast here, back with another video, and today we are continuing on with the Auto World theme. Started with the video the other day, and this is all 2024 stuff, releases from, all 2024 releases, and power cable in the damn way. You can see there are several, because things got a little weird this year, or well, last year, with whatever the hell was going on with Auto Worlds. I don't know. I can speculate. I have an idea. I have not heard any. They haven't given any actual info. I don't even think much to their the folks that they supply stuff to as well. So I don't know. I'm thinking there's been a bunch of production issues, and we'll kind of get into that as we go along here. So first up, we will go ahead and look at 2024 release 2. We have first up, we will look at the 2019 Corvette Z06. These are the C7 Corvette. This is the first release of that casting for Auto World. Real quick, we'll go ahead and look at it. So 2024 R2. Those are the 4 cars that were included in this release. There are 2 trucks that originally were announced to be part of this release that ended up getting pushed out, or for one reason or another. I do not know. We'll get to that later, but I have both Corvettes, both 83 Supras, and both 23 Nissan Zs. I don't have either of the Caravans, mainly because I'm waiting. I'm not. I love what they did with that Caravan. It's just not really a casting for me until they do a few certain types. I'm hoping that they do. Basically, if they do a 1990 Dodge Caravan with in white with a red interior, I'll be very happy, because that was the van we had when I was a kid. But anyway, so yeah, the first release of the 2019 Corvette Z06, their C7 Corvette casting. See some info there. Transparent center section for better. Oh, okay, it's transparent for actual reasons, not that it was 2 separate pieces. Okay. Didn't know that. Alright, anyway, go ahead and get into it here. Look at the orange one. So I was supposed to get cases of release 2 here, but stuff got funky, and certain vendors, I think, canceled them because of what the original plan was versus how they actually got packed out, and I don't know. Weird stuff going on. So anyway, there is the C7 Corvette, brand new casting. You can see the see-through part on the rear spoiler there. Okay. I'm sure some of that black that they did there is bleeding. They didn't mean for that to get all the way into the center there. I think the blue one here is a little cleaner. Yeah. But so one thing I do know, they haven't been cat freaking losing its mind. I know these were peg warmers for a bit once these Corvettes showed. The Corvette and the Supra, they ended up putting packing 2 per case. But yeah, the Corvette, they definitely hung for a bit. I kind of wish I grabbed another orange one. So there's tail lights there. Yeah, definitely some weird paint issues, quality going on here. And it's just something I had been noticing, just kind of seeing things online. and just my own observations, seeing stuff in stores. Unfortunately, this one's got a chip on the mirror there, so part of the reason why I kind of wish I found another one. Was that? Oh yeah, that was facing outside, so I should have noticed that at the store. Oh. I don't think they did a terrible job on the casting. I mean, it's fine. I'm just not a big modern Corvette guy. Stick that one there. So next up, we will look at the blue one, Elkhart Lake Blue. Get more pause and read the details there if you want. And now we'll get to this one. So yeah, you can see the paint they did on the rear wing there. A little better. See through the window pretty good there. Yeah, blue one. I like the blue a lot more than the orange for sure. Okay. But like I said, I'm just not a real big guy on the modern Corvettes. They're nice, don't get me wrong, I just don't. They're not for me. Next up, we'll go ahead and look at the Nissan Zs. First up with version A in Passion Red. Go ahead and see the info there for you. 682. Now, when it comes to this casting, or this car in a general sense, I hated what Hot Wheels did with it for the premium ones, because the roofs are plastic. The roof is plastic on the Hot Wheels one, and it just looks like, well, it just looks like ass. I hate them. I fucking hate them. Excuse my language, but I hate it. I hate it when they do that with the cars, when they do the plastic roofs. Like, oh, do the color break or whatever, make it easier, but it looks like crap to me, especially when it's full side windows and they just make it in such a dark plastic you can't see crap for the interior. So it's annoying as hell. Autoworld, however, for a $7 car, I think did a fantastic job on this casting. It first debuted in 2023, release 3, in yellow and blue. Didn't care so much for the yellow ones. I'm not a big yellow car person, but and the blue looked really, really nice. And these ones, this one in black and the one in red here, are really nice as well. So there is that Z. Next up, we'll look at the black one. It's just called Black Diamond. Sport, Performance, or Nismo. So I have a feeling we'll see more of those in the future. I assume this is the Sport. And I would guess Performance and Nismo will have some mild body modifications that we will eventually see. So yeah, it is a metallic black. That's kind of what I thought. I'm glad it's not just straight enamel. I like that it's got a bit of flake to it. Let's see it there. The light above me shining directly down. I might have to adjust that light to a little further back. Anyway. Yeah. There's the slick black Nissan Z. Next up, we will go ahead and look at the 83 Toyota Celica Supra. This first one in black. Need to see some info there. Go ahead and read it. I got a lot of cars here, so I'm not reading them. I'm not reading out the specs. That was version 8, right? Yeah. So here, this is a color I think everyone was waiting for this casting. And I'm glad I have another one. We got glue residue on there. So I gotta dig out the other black one I got. Question is, where is it? Hopefully. I know we usually praise Autoworld for their quality. And for a long time, they have been absolutely stellar. But some of the stuff lately has been questionable. And I think that's part of the reason why they're starting to have some weird production issues. Again, I don't know. I have no contact within round 2. So I have not heard anything. And yes, I'm part of the Lambda group. Doesn't mean we're told. Just because John might be told stuff doesn't mean he's allowed to tell even us. So I really wish I knew what the hell was going on. But I do have another one, so hopefully that one doesn't have all the glued residue on the roof there. I'll dig that one out later. I'm not going to bother at the moment. That's the black Supra. And next up, we got the Toyota Grand Prix of Long Beach pace car version of the Supra. And if you're wondering, the Ultra Reds of Release 2, they follow version B, so it is in a pace. It's base, so it'll have the light bar and all that on the roof. Alright, so if you want to see the info, March 27, 82. And based on the iconic slogan, oh, what if you, right. Whatever. Come on. There we go. In case you're wondering, I tend to save the Autoworld cards. I don't know why. I just do. And crap. Might be another one. That in the paint? Oh yeah, that's in the paint. Alright. Yeah, something's going on, man. I don't know what the hell it is with Autoworld right now. But the quality has been kinda not great. So I will have to track down another one of these. Like even there, the black is not covering that bottom trim as well as it should. Got a little mark there. Yui. Yeah, I don't know, man. I do not know. I mean, looks good, don't get me wrong, but the quality lately has just been... It ain't it. It just ain't it. Alright, so now we'll go to 24 Release 4. It is the 70 Kingswood, the Ram Rebel, and the Chevy Silverado SS. So originally when Release 2 was first announced and pre-orders were going up, the Rebel and the SS were originally part of that release. I do not know what happened. And then for release is 4, 5, and 6, which are what I have here standing up, as well as release 7, which the 3 cars in that I'm not real big on. They ended up just doing 3 car releases, having it just be a single case, 2 colors in each, 2 colors of each car. So you had like a full case. Case of 6 had 3 cars, 2 colors each. And I really don't know what the reasoning was. I think they said something about wanting to release stuff a little more often. thinking there was more to it than that. Like I said, I have my own ideas of what the hell happened. No idea, but I don't actually know what happened. So first up, we'll go ahead and look at the Silverado SS's. First up is the version B in Victory Red. This was the first retail release of the Extend cab with the bed, done as an SS. I'll read up the info there. Let's see that blister, because I know I'm probably going to need it. And there is our SS truck. I almost feel like the wheels are a little small, but I think they actually are fine. So can I get the hood open? I can, even though there's not a lot to see with that engine. Tailgate should open, yes. Okay, tailgate opens and closes. My dog's going nuts. And there is the red SS Silverado. SS Silverado. So, yeah. Definitely this truck has been very popular, and these versions have been, I think they did a really nice job on the tooling for this truck. All right, next up, we'll go ahead and look at the version A. Yep, version A in silver birch metallic. I'll read the info. Pause. There you go. There's the silver one. There. I'm gonna need those blisters. And here, so there is silver. Yes, this thing's got quite a bit of heft to it. The hood. Not that there's much of engine detail, but there is an engine in there, so which is nice. Yeah, definitely a nice truck. All right, next up, we'll go ahead and look at the Ram Rebel Havoc Edition. At least the yellow one's a Havoc Edition. Okay. So yellow is called Baja Yellow. I want to see some info. There you are. Pause to read it. Go ahead and get the sucker open. A very bright color. Tailgate opens and closes nicely. Can we get the hood open on this one? I think I got them open on the prior releases of this. Yep, there we go. So, just the engine cover on there. Can't really see much because the lighting is kind of strange, but there ain't much to see in there anyway. Oh, and so if you are wondering, the Ultra Reds of this release, obviously Ultra Red body. Can't remember. I think the base is red. Are the windows red? The windows are red. I know it's a black tire chase release. So yeah. There is your yellow Ram Rebel, and then we will look at the gray one, the Rebel Lunar Edition. Version B. I don't remember which version it is. This one actually has, they actually do have different plates for that one. But I don't remember which version the Ultra Red actually follows. If you want to read that, there you are. Hopefully you can read it. So there is the lunar version. I assume lunar because of the color. It's the color of the moon. So there's that truck. And then next up, we got the 70 Chevy Kingswood Estate. This is the second release using the 70 front nose on this one. Go ahead and read up the info on that. This one is Fathom Blue Poly. Let's see. Blisters for these as well. These are too damn long for the jammer cases. So, nothing huge on these ones. Just a cool looking wagon. Love the Kingswood wagons. So, just another nice one to have. That one there. And then we'll look at the red one. This is Cranberry Red. More info. Go and pause and read. Kingswood, State Townsman, and the Brookwood. I don't recall if the other ones had if they were going to make different, if there's actually trim things they need to do to make each version or not. So there is the red one. Stick that there. Alright, so next up we will look at release 5. We have, so this one was interesting because all three of these are cars from 2023 release 3, and they are done in the same colors as they were from that release, but there are differences. So first we'll go ahead and look at the challengers here. So we got them in cinnamon stick and pitch black, but the 2023 release 3 versions had black interiors. These have tan, and the cinnamon stick one had the flat black on the hood, roof, and deck lid, whereas the black one has the flat black on the hood, roof, and deck lid on this release. And the Chargers to the right, same story. Tan interiors instead of black, and the flat black trim is flipped to the other color. Go ahead and open up. I'll read the info on cinnamon stick version. Here's that. Alright. There is the cinnamon stick color version with the tan interior. So there's that. And then the black one, it does have, I think it's got a different plate. I'll read some of the info there, right there. Alright. And that was apparently already loose. And then, so with this, you can see how the roof, deck lid, and hood are flat black, whereas the rest of the body is indeed gloss. I don't know if that's paint overspray or what on the hood and the fender there. Let's see. This one I might need to grab another one, but I'm not gonna fret it for now. Yep, different plate on that one. First is cinnamon. Cinnagain and pigeon. And the ultra red, I don't remember which version they follow, but I know they are. It's another black tire release. And red window ultra reds for that. All right, and next up, go ahead and look at the chargers. So the 2023 version, same colors, but 2023 Release 3, the white had the flat black trim, whereas the red one has it now. And then, obviously, the tan interiors. Go ahead and look at the white one charger first. Want to look at that? Go ahead. Pause to read it. So yeah, these are the 2021 Dutch Charger SRT Hellcat Red Eye. Alright, so there is the white Charger. There's actually some stuff I really gotta look at here. So something I had noticed with this Release 5, some paint quality issues. Chargers, this one's not bad. You can see some stuff on the white on the front there. I'm looking at it even closer. It's worse than I thought, which freaking sucks. Yeah, I hope whatever the hell is going on, they are able to rectify it sooner rather than later. Alright, anyway, next up, go ahead and look at the Octane Red Poly one. Go ahead and pause to read if you so like. So there is the red one. So I definitely really like this casting. But the main problem I have with it is how inset the wheels are. I think it's the only real issue I have with this casting. So, yeah. There's that Charger. If you want to actually roll here. All right, anyway, and then next up we have, or at least lastly for Release 5, we have the 2021 Ford Mustang Shelby GT500 Carbon Fiber Track Pack version. One in Twister Orange, the other in Grabber Yellow. The main difference with these compared to the ones from 2023 Release 3, these had hood and roof stripes that went from front to back. These ones just have the black patched roofs. And both of these have been kind of what do you call it? Peg warmers. But at least locally they have been. And one thing I have noticed with it is these are the first time I really noticed some true paint quality issues. At least with this yellow one. Oh my god, freaking phone. This yellow one doesn't, I mean, I had to really look at all the ones that were in the store when I found these. And these two were the cleanest for each color. but a lot of it was the black trim bled a lot around on the on these lighter colors. So go ahead and look at the orange one. There's your info if you want to read it. Okay. All right. There is the orange one. I still think the sublime, like almost like sublime green one they did, like I think it was the first. It was from the first time they released this casting. I still think that's definitely the best color that they've done with this one. Yeah. No stripe. Little homage to the last one, the original versions of this one. Yeah. So yeah, at least the paint. Yeah, the paint on these ones cleaner. Like I said, they were the cleanest ones I had found, and even then, like, they weren't as crisp as we're used to seeing from Auto World, which kind of sucks. All right. So lastly, we have release 6. We got 73 Mustangs on the left there. We got 64 Galaxy in the middle here, and new versions of the Continental Mark V, 79 Lincoln Continental. So it's an entire all Ford mix. And with these Mustangs, the colors might look familiar. It's because they had done these before in these colors, but with I think they had like a black hood. I don't think they had the side stripe. Black hood and black interior, no sides. I can't remember if they had the side stripes or not. Yeah. We'll look at version A and the bright green gold poly first. Go ahead and pause to read if you so like. If I was smart, I would have brought out the prior versions of all the cars that were repeated in colors. But, you know, I don't think ahead like that. So, yeah, there's our 73 Mach 1. Oh, we got green for the plate. Yeah. There's that one. Next up, go ahead and look at the pearl white. Not actually have any pearlescent effects as the name suggests. Well, what the hell? Yeah, so I believe the prior release of this, I think it was 2023 release 4, was what these colors were originally done from. Yeah, they had black hood, I think some stripes on it, like roof stripes. Whereas this pair obviously does not. No idea what that means. SPDOSND. I have no idea. What the hell? Oh, alright. I guess we'll say Mach. Alright, well, there's those. Next up, we got the version A and B of the 64 Galaxy 500 XL. Remember before, one done in 2023 release 4, done in blue and what the hell was the other color? I don't remember. That's wow, I can't remember. Anyway, if you're wondering, the ultra red traits for this release again are with the red body. It's another black tire release. I don't remember what else is red on that. I can't remember. I think the bases are red. But I do want to find the ultra reds, at least of the Galaxy and the Lincoln. The Lincoln looks awesome as an ultra red. Anyway, 64 Galaxy 500 XL. This is the drag version. The race version with the hood, although I think with the lifted base and all of that. I remember when that combo, it had only been done for Premium Release 5, and then the teardrop hood and the lifted base were used separately later on down the line. Okay, we do have the 427 drag engine in there. Now this seems to be the most used version, as there are now 8 colors with this chassis and hood combo. So there's that one. Say, have a black little traffic going that way there. And then we got, what color is this one? Dynasty Green Poly. I actually really like this color. Again, if you'd like to read that, go ahead and pause and check it out. Yeah, I really like this color. Space. And yes, they do have the different plates. You saw it on the artwork. Outer space. Fitting for the Galaxy name, I would say. Love that color, though. That is really sharp. All right, and lastly, a pair that seems to have been quite popular so far. The Continental, I think it's a Mark V, but done up is lowrider style with custom lowrider style paintwork. Version A in just silver, custom silver metallic. I'll see some info there. Go ahead and pause to read. And seeing as the Ultra Reds go off of the version A for the Ultra Red, oh wow, they actually chromed the base. They did on this. I didn't realize they chromed the base on this one. Because I know the, well, we'll see when we get to it. Save those. I need the blisters. Yeah, this thing is sick. But yeah, this deco against the Ultra Red paint looks awesome. I really need to get that Ultra Red. So the bases are not modified, so it's not like it physically sits lower. It just sits lower because of the much smaller tires compared to the prior releases. So which is one thing that's kind of a bummer with when Auto World tries to do the lowriders compared to Greenlight. Yeah, so silver thing, license plate there. There we go. So, yeah. Can we maybe focus? Yeah. Alright, so there is that Lincoln. And then next up, we got the gold one. Let's see, my cold gold base on there. Pause to read if you so like. Another one of those auto casting. I really like this casting, but this gold one is cool. That silver one I think is just better. It just looks better, I think. That gold one does pop though. Well, now that I'm looking at it, I think the deco is the same color on both of them. So, yeah. Yeah, this one's awesome though. All right. So yeah, that's just the goofiness of whatever the hell happened with 2024. I don't know why they had to go this route of the three cars per mix for a bit, because 2024 release 3 is a full 6-car mix that came out after all of these. I actually just picked the cases earlier today. I will open them in the next video. Yeah, I don't really understand what the hell happened. I don't think the general public will ever be told. But I do know, yeah, the 2024 release 3 6-car mix just came out. And then at least so far, based on pre-orders and all that, 2025 release 1 is also a 6-car mix. Or I should just say 6 vehicle mix. So we shall see. And for that, that'll do it for this video. Thanks for tuning in. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. And we will see you next time. Have a good one.